So, do you like music?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of music.
And how do you find the music in general?
I read a lot of reviews, so like I'll go on a website like Metacritic, or I'll go on Pitchfork and see what they're recommending, and I'll see what they think are good new albums, new artists to listen to, or I'll go ask my friends and ask them what they're listening to.
I sometimes read reviews.
What else?
Just browsing through iTunes or going on subreddits. Yeah.
Alright.
So what I do is like go on YouTube to see newly added music videos and read reviews, go on iTunes and just find new music.
Nearly everyone likes music. That's not to say everyone likes the same music, but nearly everyone does like music. I personally love music. I spend hours listening to it every day. When I do homework, when I'm on the subway, when I'm walking, when I'm driving, even when I'm hanging out with my friends. I also try to stay on top of music. I follow some blogs, watch some videos, talk to my friends, and sometimes read reviews. And clearly, I am not the only person who reads reviews. And reviews are everywhere. Nearly every print newspaper has reviews. There are countless sites with professional reviews and countless sites with amateur ones. When you buy new music on iTunes, you're given reviews, and when you talk to your friends about music, they try to tell you what they think of the music. But I have a theory about reviews of music and of reviews of media in general. I think that reviews can affect what you think. If you read a song review that is positive, you'll think highly of the song. If you read a negative movie review, you're going to think negatively of that movie. So, I did a little survey because I wanted to see if reviews really are harmful or not. I decided to present the song Pompeii by Bastille, the song you're currently hearing as a soundtrack, 4 times. Once with a negative review, once with a positive review, once with a neutral review, and once with no review at all. I made 4 different surveys online, and I gave them randomly different people. I shared them with my friends, I got some classes in my school to do them, and I posted them on Reddit. I got around 260 responses, and I found that I was right, to an extent. When a 1 out of 5 review was provided, the average rating given was 6.1 out of 10. When a 2.5 out of 5 review was provided, the average rating was 6.3 out of 10. When a 5 out of 5 review was provided, the average rating was 6.7 out of 10. And when no review was provided, the average rating was 7 out of 10. So a low review led to less enjoyment and a positive review to more. Yet, interestingly, no review at all led to the highest rating. Clearly reviews do affect people's opinions, yet I decided that these results were not enough. I wanted experts' opinions, both on music reviews and the results themselves.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I play guitar in a band called Post.
I'm Sergey. I play guitar and keyboards in a band called Post.
You know a lot about music, right? You two? In general, you know music?
I mean, yeah, sure.
We know music.
So what do you two think of music reviews, like in general?
I think it's a cool way for people to get sort of introduced to music without having to sit through the process of listening to, say, a whole album.
I think they're a pretty good way to, like Aaron said, maybe to discover new music. But I also think at times they can be a little bit arbitrary and they can really sway people's opinion on music. And they might not, some people might read them and not really have their own opinion, but rather just go with whatever the review says.
Okay.
I used the song Pompeii. You saw the survey properly.
Yes.
So I won't explain it again, but pretty much I found that people who are given negative reviews give the lowest rating, and people that can give no review at all give the highest rating of a song. So what do you think of that, those findings?
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, especially if the reviews are slightly more negative. I guess it's like twofold. The review can be negative, and some people will be inclined to agree with the review, and then the review could also be positive, and people might be inclined to think they know more about it, and will subconsciously make it worse.
Any other closing thoughts about music or reviews of media in general?
I think you have to take every review that you read or listen to with a grain of salt, because, I mean, even some of the stuff I hate, entertainment-wise, I'm sure there's lots of people who love it, and vice versa. And art is subjective.
enjoyable enough?
Probably, yeah.
Is that a good or bad thing? It's kind of changing your opinion, right?
Yeah, it's probably a bad thing to base what I think of something on what other people think of something, but it's worked out, I guess. I like the music I listen to.
And do you ever read reviews of music?
No.
What?
I mean, there's no point in me reading them because I have my own opinion of music when I listen to it.
So do you read reviews of like albums ever?
No,
Why?
I do not.
Why?
Because I find that they're just someone else's opinion. And like if someone reviews an album and they rate it, then it's sort of, it gives me an overall view of the quality of the album, but it's just a review. It doesn't really tell me anything about the music. I mean, why do I want to just listen to the music? I really want to know what the album is like. Just hear it. It'd probably take the same amount of time as a